Ladies and gentlemen, I have a story to tell you. I was walking along. And I came across a farm. And there was this horse. And the horse was shitting. The horse was shitting arguments. He was shitting out things like, because I said so, and do as I say and not as I do. You know, shit like that. That kind of shit was the shit that he was shitting. Now, then he started to shit out various theist and atheist arguments. Now he shit out some theist arguments like, I was raised that way, shit like that. But he took a big giant dump. Oh man, it was fucking huge. It was like as big as a house. It was a house size piece of shit argument, and it was an atheist argument, and the argument was that the Bible was written with the intent to oppress a large amount of people, like the whole society, that it was written with that very intent to like make people behave and scare people about hell and shit like that. It was a huge giant piece of horse shit that it was. And that's the point I realized as I was watching this horse shit, because that's what I do. I walk around and I watch horses take shits. And that's what I realized. It was a giant piece of horse shit. That argument is some horse shit. I didn't think people took that argument seriously. I first heard that, and I thought it was a big piece of horse shit. But it turns out that some people maybe take it seriously, so this video is warranted, and I'm doing it. Now, no offense to my atheist subscribers or anyone who's watching this, but there are atheists who are morons, like there are theists who are morons. And this argument is used by those atheists that are morons. Because do you really think that, like, Paul, Mark, John, do you think they're walking around writing what Jesus is saying down, thinking, oh man, this is going to scare the shit out of everyone. Everyone's going to be like, hell, Jesus. Yeah, no. Okay, now if the Bible was written with the intent to scare people, then it would make sense that the Bible's central figure, Jesus, would have said a lot of things about hell and a lot of things that would try to scare you into believing things about the religion that he represents, Christianity. Now, Jesus doesn't say a lot of these things. I've read a lot of the things Jesus has said. He does not talk about, holy shit, you're going to hell. No, he does not. Let's look at a sampling of some of the things Jesus has said in order to get an idea of the kinds of things that Jesus talked about. I've got this book of Jesus quotes. I'm going to read you some scary-ass Jesus quotes. Scary as hell. Happy are you who are hungry now, you shall be satisfied. Fortunate are you who weep now, for you shall laugh. That's scary as hell. That really puts the fear of God in me. That makes me... Oh God, hell is just so terrible. That statement talks about hell. Jesus talking about hell. Wow. Oh, here's a good one. Love your enemies. Do good to those who hate you. Bless those who curse you. Pray for those who treat you badly. Oh, holy shit. Seriously. That scared the shit out of me just now. I'm gonna have to go hide under my covers, because my covers, they're bulletproof and fireproof. It's a fire blanket that I sleep under a fire blanket in case my house sets on fire. So I'm gonna go hide under my blanket now, because that really scared me a lot, that quote. Jesus also says, be compassionate as your Father in heaven is compassionate. Do not judge, and you will not be judged. Do not condemn, and you will not be condemned. Forgive, and you will be forgiven. Ooh, that sends a chill down my spine. I'm going to hell, I guess, because that's what Jesus was talking about right there. He said, I'm going to go to hell. He used my name, as you heard, and he said that I was going to go to hell. Sucks. The last will be first, and the first will be last. Whew. I really gotta stop doing this. It's like watching a scary movie. It's like hell is gonna... Jesus or hell or the devil or something's gonna come out and stab me any second, just drag my ass to hell. Whew. Whew. Man, whew. You atheists are right. You stupid atheists anyway. Not the smart ones. You're cool. Like the whole Bible, I can't believe I just realized that the big giant house-sized piece of horseshit was absolutely right all along. It's like so right that the Bible is like trying to oppress you and shit. It's what it's doing. That's what the piece of shit, the giant piece of shit from the horse, was absolutely correct. Man, I guess I believe a big giant piece of shit, horse shit. Now, seriously, the people who wrote the Bible, they didn't know what it was going to be done with it. They didn't even know it was going to be a Bible. They didn't know what the Bible was because they were just writing what they saw, like what happened, to them, their experiences. They didn't know what it was going to be done with. So, no, the Bible was not written with the intent to oppress anyone. Even if some preacher douchebags talk about hell all the time and how you're going to go to it if you don't do exactly what they tell them. That's not on the Bible. The Bible didn't tell them to say that. If the preachers mentioned hell as much as the Bible mentions hell, you barely hear about it. Jesus says good things. If you think the Bible was written with the intent to scare people about hell, then maybe you're not stupid, okay? But you've been exposed to completely the wrong kind of Christianity, and it's not the Christianity I would subscribe to, and I don't think it's the kind of Christianity that Jesus would approve of. Scaremongering. Psh.